morning, cyclists. This is Rick again. Today is Saturday, April 15th, 2023. Started a bike ride at 10:31 a.m. a few minutes earlier than yesterday, and I think the earliest start this week. I'm riding my Cervelo Caledonia bike today. I paused the camera because I was going through a bumpy section. Now for the weather for today. It's 81 degrees. I've been wanting temperature to get up in the 80s, so here it is. Before dawn this morning, had a lot of thunder and about there was a whole lot of noise, but not a whole much of rain, only 2/100ths of an inch, my home weather station. High could be several degrees warmer today, mid-80s maybe. Winds out of the south, 7 miles an hour. Mostly cloudy. Today's route, I'm going to go south to FM 1960, over to Huffman, back, but I'm going to mix things up quite a bit. I'm going to ride reverse streets to what I normally do on that when I go to Huffman, FM 2100, Spanish Cove, or whatever. So I'm gonna have to be, before the ride I was going over my mind how to ride this in reverse. Some of the streets I don't think I rarely ride them in reverse. So I have to keep thinking about, okay, don't turn here, turn there. So it'll be a mostly same streets, just opposite direction. This is the first part of it. I'm on Park Garden in Hunter's Ridge. I ride this street many times, but the opposite direction. Riding behind the HEB store at King's Crossing Shopping Center. Another one of those reverse portions of the ride. I think I've been through here reverse a few times, but not very often. Making my way to Kingwood Drive, where I'll cross over, continuing south. Turning off the Sunny Shores onto Rebawood, the street that I'm riding in reverse. I do ride this once in a while, the other direction, but not very often this direction, even less. This will take me to Atascocita Shores Drive, and then Atascocita Shores to FM 1960, where I go across the lake. That's pretty hard to reverse, unless I loop all the way around Lake Houston. 8.7 miles, 14 minutes after 11. Average speed is 12.7 miles an hour. I'm going east. I have some headwind. Atascocita Shores at FM 1960. I'm going to be turning left, which is the opposite direction that I'm pointing the camera. Go across Lake Houston. Riding east over Lake Houston. I get to Fair Lake Lane, usually I turn right, but since this is reverse route day, I'm going to stay on FM 1960 all the way to FM 2100, where I'll turn right. Headed east on FM 1960 to FM 2100. Up ahead at the traffic light. FM 1960 at FM 2100. I'll be turning right. I'll ride south till I get to Old Atascocita Road. I don't go this direction very often. It's much better now that the road construction put this nice wide shoulder. There is a potential problem up ahead, though. There's a place where, in times past, there's been a dog. Sometimes he's behind a fence, and sometimes he isn't. We'll see what happens today. It's 13.1 miles, times 32 minutes after 11. Average speed's 13.7 miles an hour. Approaching Old Atascocita Road. I'll turn right there. That'll take me back to FM 1960. Another one of those roads that I ride going east, but rarely do I ride going west, like right now. Sometimes on Saturday I see other cyclists, but I haven't seen any today. They either were out in front of me or stayed home, or there's a couple rides that I considered doing today. One was a Tour de Braz, and the other was Pedal to the Prairie, or Pedal on the Prairie, over in Waller. .3 miles times 11:37 a.m. Average speed 13.8 miles an hour. Just turned north onto Fair Lake Lane. Hi, Pete. That was Pete. I haven't seen him in a while. .4 miles times 11:41 a.m. Average speed's 13.9 miles an hour. That's the church on Fair Lake Lane. 3 vehicles there, so potential cyclists parked there. FM 1960 up ahead. I'll turn left. Back when FM 2100 was under construction, I rode this direction frequently to avoid the construction. Here comes 2 cyclists now. So I proceed to get run over. All right, riding west on FM 1960. Just entered the Tascasita Hike and Bike Trail. I don't ride on this very often, and the few times that I do, I'm usually going the opposite direction. So I'm going from West Lake Houston Parkway west. .9 miles times 18 minutes after 12. Average speeds 13.8 miles an hour. This section of the hike and bike trail is about a mile long. Still on the hike and bike trail. There's a loop that goes on the other side of Kings Parkway, but I don't go there because it's just a loop. I'm going to turn left, go down to a side street where I can cross over into the neighborhoods. Riding north on the Greenbelt Trail beside West Lake Houston Parkway. I normally don't ride over here, but it looked like a good time to ride over here instead of out in the main lanes or on the shoulder. 25.5 miles, 29 minutes after 12. Average speed is 13.9 miles an hour, or 13.8 miles an hour. Wishful thinking. The Kings Harbor up over on the other side of this bridge. I'll turn left to go through Kingwood Greens. I go through Kingwood Greens every time that I ride to the south. But this will be the opposite, which I don't do very often. Again, part of the reverse theme. Some boats over there at the pier for Kings Harbor. That's San Jacinto River and Lake Houston.